to this course on leadership development and its role in transforming communities. My name is Kikachukwu, and I'm your tutor and presenter for this course. Today, we'll be discussing a topic of utmost importance: leadership development and its crucial role in transforming communities. Leadership development plays a very vital role in empowering individuals to become effective leaders who can drive positive change and make a lasting impact in their communities. Throughout this discussion, we will explore the significance of leadership development in community transformation and how it can contribute to a more sustainable and empowered society. I'll be reading very strictly from my slides because I prepared them so that we can be able to have maximum value for the shortest of time. So I hope you ride along with me. Okay, now, so we're going to be discussing on four major areas. Number one, understanding leadership development. Number two, the link between leadership and community transformation. Number three, leadership development strategies. Number four, some of the challenges and solutions in leadership development. Okay, now we talking about the first one, the first area we're going to be talking about, understanding leadership development. What is leadership development? We want to understand what leadership development is and what the significance of leadership development is in the context of community transformation. Now, leadership development refers to the process of enhancing individual skills and qualities to become effective leaders. It involves providing training and support to develop leadership competences and drive positive change. In the context of community transformation, leadership development is crucial. For one, it helps build capacity by equipping individuals with knowledge and skill needed to address community challenges. It helps create a leadership pipeline to sustain and drive transformation over the long term. Effective leadership amplifies the impact of community transformation efforts by mobilizing and inspiring others. Leadership development ensures sustainability by cultivating leaders who can navigate challenges and continue driving change. It also empowers the community to promote inclusivity, diversity, and shared decision making. This empowerment strengthens individuals' capacities and increase community engagement and commitment. Now, when we talk about, I believe we've gotten a little bit of understanding of what leadership development is all about. Still on that, we're still going to be talking about what are the key pillars of leadership development. And very quickly, we're going to be addressing that. Now, there are major pillars which I consider as key pillars in leadership development. Number one is self-awareness, and second one is communication skills. Another is empathy. Another is strategic thinking. All these, I consider them as foundation for growth and development in aspiring leaders. Self-awareness allows leaders to understand their own strengths, weaknesses, and values, enabling them to make informed decisions and build strong relationships with their teams. Effective communication, on the other hand, helps effective communication skills help create this attitude of listening more attentively to individuals, adaptability, and allow leaders to convey their vision and provide feedback and foster open dialogue within their team. If there is no communication between leaders and their team, there is no how they can move, or should I say, there's no how they can gain maximum result, especially when they have a vision that they are driving. Empathy is essential for understanding and supporting team members, promoting collaboration, and creating an inclusive work environment. Now, about strategic thinking, it involves critical analysis, anticipating challenges, and making decisions that align with organizational goals and adapt to the changing business environment. All these play a key role in leadership development. Leadership development program often prioritizes these pillars, and I believe every leadership development program should prioritize these pillars, in order to equip individuals with the skill necessary for effective leadership, allowing them to motivate and inspire others, drive change, and achieve organizational success. Now we're going to be moving on to the next topic under the first module. Do you know that leadership development goes beyond building individual skills? It's not just about one person. It cuts across. We're talking about a community here, so we're dealing with everyone together. Leadership development recognizes that effective leadership goes beyond individual skills and involves fostering a culture of leadership within a community or organization. Programs focus on creating an inclusive environment where everyone can develop their leadership potential through collaboration, communication, and peer learning. Now, these initiatives also emphasize the importance of building networks and communications to exchange ideas and leverage resources. By encouraging diverse perspectives, leadership development programs enhance innovation and effective decision making. When everyone is built, it means everyone can now contribute to whatever it is we're trying to do, you know, as at the area of leadership development. But when we just have a few persons who are being saddled with so much responsibility, it becomes very difficult for them to be collaboration and for change to be driven faster. Now we're moving to the next module, the second part of what we're going to be discussing today in this course, the link between leadership and community transformation. Now, what is the connection between leadership and community transformation? What really is the connection between leadership and community transformation? Leadership plays a crucial role in driving community transformation by mobilizing and empowering individuals. Effective leaders inspire collective actions, set clear goals, and communicate a shared vision. Very important. They build trust and unity within community, mobilize resources and support, and drive the implementation of initiatives. So this we're trying to atomize how leadership plays a vital role in community transformation. So first and foremost, we said it helps in mobilizing and empowering individuals, and this also helps to inspire collective action, set clear goals, and communicate a shared vision. Then we said it help build trust and unity within communities, mobilizing resources and support, and drive the implementation of initiatives. Again, leaders also invest in capacity building, empowering individuals to become leaders themselves, ensuring the sustainability of transformation efforts. Someone once said that you before you start talking about leading other people, you must first and foremost lead yourself. So it's about capacity building, and this starts from individual. Then we'll talk about the collective leadership development. Now, overall, leadership development is essential for creating a culture of collective leadership and fostering long-term community development. Is that what I was just talking about right now? So we move to the next topic. How can effective leadership inspire and motivate community members to actively participate in endeavors that empower or improve their lives? Effective leadership is essential for driving community transformation. Effective leadership helps inspire and motivate community members by setting a compelling vision. It gives them something to pursue, fostering open communication. They have something to talk about, leading by example. Now they see something they can emulate, providing opportunities for capacity building and celebrating achievement. Now, this also creates a sense of ownership, instilling a collective vision and encouraging community involvement. Everyone gets involved with the task at hand. Through their actions and dedications, leaders create a supportive environment that empowers individuals and contribute to long-term community development. Okay, this is very important. Everyone is involved and everyone gets to contribute. And this not just drive change now, it drives change in the future. Because when there's a long chain, a pipeline of growth, you know, in that community, it means that we're not just taking care of the immediate problems. There's a tendency of taking care of problems that might come eventually. So now we're going to talk about real life examples of where the presence, of strong leaders have led to significant transformation within communities. The presence of strong leaders have become instrumental in driving significant transformation within communities. Examples such as civil rights movement in the United States, Nelson Mandela's role in post-apartheid South Africa, the Indian independence movement under Mahatma Gandhi, and Ellen Johnson Sirleaf's transformative leadership in Liberia showcases how leaders inspire and motivate people to actively participate in creating lasting change. Through their vision, determination, ability to mobilize communities, these leaders have, they were so successful in bringing policy change, societal transformation, reconciliation, and independence. Their examples highlight the crucial role of effective leadership in empowering communities to achieve their goals and bring about positive social change. You can read about these individuals I just pointed out right now, and you begin to see their story. Their stories really inspire me and inspire a lot of leaders out there. And there are a lot of other stories that you get to study that will inspire you. You see how people had before now, on their own individually, whether small way or in a big way, inspired change in their own community by first and foremost taking responsibility to be leaders themselves. Okay. Now we're moving to the next topic under a third module that we're taking, for this course, leadership development strategies. And we're going to be looking at key strategies and approaches in leadership development. Key strategies and approaches in leadership development. So various strategies and approaches in leadership development aim to nurture and enhance individual leadership ability and qualities. These strategies include mentorship programs, training workshops, community engagement initiatives, action learning, and networking opportunities. Very important. Mentorship programs pair less experienced individuals with experienced leaders, providing guidance and valuable insight. Very, very important. The old learning from the young, the experienced learning from, the inexperienced, the young learning from the old, the inexperienced learning from the experienced. Very important. Mentorship, very key. Training workshop offers structured learning opportunity to improve leadership skill. We are always learning as leaders, so there are always opportunities for us to build ourselves, and we take maximum advantage of those opportunities. Community engagement initiative building community engagement initiatives that build empathy and collaboration. These initiatives help to bring people together, to work on a certain vision or goal, and then this foster collective leadership amongst community members. Then action learning involves tackling real life problems as a team, fostering critical thinking and problem solving skill. Now, when we get to work together as a team, there are opportunities for us to, put our heads together to solve certain problems. And then you begin to see many persons may even begin to discover strengths that they never knew they had. But this can only be possible when we put our collective skill and intellect together as leaders. Now, networking events allow leaders to exchange ideas and learn from successful peers. Talking about networking, when we have attend meetings like that, symposiums, for example, this is a virtual um, 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 training. But then there are also going to be trainings where it's going to be physical, where you get to meet people. You get to meet people who came to participate, like yourself. You get to meet the facilitators, and you're inspired. You learn from them, and you get to network with some of them. All these uh, put together yield the best results, fostering a well-rounded skill set for effective leadership in diverse contexts. Very important. Now, I just want to mention here before we move to the next topic. I'm reading a lot from my slide because I had to put a lot of what I want to say right on my slide. So I hope that up till now you've been connecting with everything I've been saying and you're not lost at any point in time. So now, very quickly, we'll move into the next topic. What are the importance of inclusivity and diversity in leadership development? What are the importance of inclusion and diversity in leadership development? Now, in summary, inclusivity and diversity are essential in leadership development to foster a broader range of perspective and solutions. By having diverse leadership teams, organization ensure that unique insights are considered in decision-making process. I'm going to read that again. In summary, inclusivity and diversity are essential in leadership development to foster a broader range of perspective and solution. When we have a lot of people come together to working together, there is a wide possibility or a broader range of perspective and solutions being provided. Having these diverse leadership teams, organization working together can help to bring more insight into what it is we're doing and as a community and help also in decision-making processes. Inclusivity and diversity eliminate biases and create an environment where individuals feel valued, leading to increased innovation and creativity. This enables diverse perspective to challenge traditional thinking, promoting open-mindedness, empathy, and collaboration. Okay, I believe that is very self-explanatory. Okay, now research consistently shows that diverse teams outperform homogeneous ones. Yes, very true, as they have a more comprehensive understanding of complex issues and make better decisions. They are bringing their wealth of experience into this, and so we always expect better results from them because we have a variety of individuals in such a team. Embracing inclusivity and diversity in leadership development allows organizations to enhance problem solving, adapt to market dynamics, and gain a competitive advantage. I believe that really explained that particular point. So we'll be moving to the next topic, success stories. Now we're going to be talking about some success stories, or try to say just two, or highlighting just two success stories of African communities that have implemented effective leadership development and strategies and witnessed positive outcome. One one is a very is a well-known. We're going to be, I believe, probably. Let me just go through it, and then you get to see what I'm talking about. Now, first one is a very known um, country that we are very familiar about, which recently started, trending on the news. One success story of effective leadership development strategy in Africa can be found in Rwanda. Okay, after the devastating genocide in 1994, the Rwandan government recognized the need for strong leadership and reconciliation efforts to build the nation. In response, they implemented various leadership programs that aimed to empower individuals across different levels of society. Now, one notable program in the Rwanda nation is the Rwanda National Leadership Academy, NLA, which was founded in 2010. The NLA focused on developing leadership skills among public servants, including, government officials, civil servants, community leaders, amongst others. The academy provided training and mentorship in areas such as ethics, good governance, conflict resolution, and strategic planning. The effort of the NLA actually yielded positive results in Rwanda. The country has witnessed improved service delivery, increased transparency, and reduced corruption as a result of these leadership development initiatives and strategies. Furthermore, Rwanda's impressive economic growth and social development can be attributed in part to the impact of these programs and initiatives. The country has transformed into a stable and prosperous nation. You can read about Rwanda. It's one of the African countries that inspire me a lot, especially in recent times. When I look at a lot of advancement and growth and development in that country, it kind of inspires me and makes me realize that there's a lot we can do as an African continent, and individually as our country in our different countries as leaders. There's a lot that is to be done, and there's a lot we can actually do if we put our hands together to work collaboratively. Now, another example, not necessarily a country per se, but it's a community, or should I say bank. Grameen Bank is an organization and community development bank that was founded in 1983 in Bangladesh by Mohammed Yunus. And the major goal is to, or should I say, the goal of the founder actually was to help impoverished communities or individuals in impoverished communities, to probably provide funds for these people to be able to start up something for themselves, thereby, targeting the sustainable development goal that has to do with poverty, you know, poverty and all of that. So it and job creation. So and the beautiful thing about theirs was that most of these loans that are given or grants that are given to these individuals most times come without a collateral. Okay, so I have here another success story comes from Grameen Bank in Bangladesh. While not limited to Africa, the Grameen Bank model has been successfully replicated in several African countries. Actually, it cuts across Asia, America, and Africa. They have a lot of initiative. Their Grameen Foundation is working across various continents, and individual countries in these regions or continents to drive their vision, that drive their vision of trying to alleviate poverty. Okay, so like I was saying, the this bank model has successfully replicated in several African countries, empowering individuals, especially women in rural area communities, to access credit and start their own businesses. So you see what I was just talking about. This has not only provided economic opportunities, but has also fostered leadership skill within these communities. Because when there's growth, you begin to see other things, other areas begin to work. The provision of microcredit and entrepreneurship training in African communities have brought about positive outcomes such as poverty reduction, increased income generation, and improved social welfare. Women in particular have gained more economic independence, and that's another thing they work on, women inclusion, and have become influential leaders within their community. These women, have been empowered, and they themselves have become influential leaders in their community. This, and I think another community that also is Rwanda. We just talked about now. The women also have a very high. They also have a very big. They have big opportunities in that country. Now, this success story This success story from Rwanda and the Government Bank emphasizes the significance of effective leadership development strategies in Africa by investing in leadership programs. African communities have experienced positive outcomes, including economic growth, social development, and increased empowerment. This initiative has the potential to transform societies and create a brighter future for the continent. It's very important. Very important. You can read about more about the Government Bank and also about Rwanda, and you get to, and also other African countries who are putting things out there, setting examples for us to follow. So moving to the last module, but the topic, common challenges in leadership development. We're going to be exploring common challenges in leadership development. Now, leadership development in Africa, in African communities, face several common challenges. Limited resources, for example, both financial and human resources, and hindering the implementation and sustainability of leadership programs. Now, because there's financial and human, deficiency, so it also affects implementation and sustainability of leadership programs. Additionally, resistance to change rooted in traditional practices and cultural norms can impair the adoption of new leadership strategies. This is the way it has been, and so most times these people do not want things to change or are not quite that easily receptive to change. Okay, inadequate support structures, including government institution and mentorship network, further hinder the growth of emerging leaders. Yes, limited access to quality education, training opportunities also pose a challenge in developing leadership skills. Lastly, gender inequality and biases prevent women from accessing leadership opportunities and positions. Now, addressing these challenges require efforts to bridge resource gaps, promote openness to change, strengthen support structure, expand educational opportunities, and promote gender equality. We're going to see in the next slide where we talk about how we can be able to effectively solve these problems, that we've outlined. Potential solutions for overcoming these challenges that we've already outlined. One of which is to overcome leadership development challenges in African communities. Several potential solutions can be implemented. Firstly, collaborating with existing community organizations that have established network and resources can provide access to mentorship, funding opportunities, and platform for leadership development. There are some organizations, there are some existing community organizations that have established that network, that we can actually liaise with and work in collaboration with, that can help to provide mentorship, funding opportunities, and platform for leadership development programs in communities. Yes. Secondly, we're leveraging technology for remote learning. For example, this course that we're having right now, we are leveraging on technology right now, to talk about leadership development. So we leverage technology to promote or for remote learning that can help overcome limited access to education and training by utilizing online learning platforms and remote mentorship programs. All right. So we're leveraging on technology. Thirdly, cultivate partnership with external stakeholders or should I say, cultivating partnerships with external stakeholders can bring additional resources and expertise to leadership development programs. Expanding, now it helps to expand financial support, provide training materials, and offer mentorship opportunities, just like the first point we're raising. So when there's partnership with external stakeholders, it can help bridge those gaps. And then, additionally, addressing cultural norms and biases that hinder women and marginalized groups from accessing leadership roles through awareness campaigns, training programs, and promoting diversity and inclusion can be effective. So there's a need for awareness, there's a need for sensitization, for them to understand that these things are not actually, they are actually good. These changes are actually good if they want a thriving community in the future. Creating sustainable support structures such as mentorship network or alumni association can provide ongoing guidance and support to emerging leaders. So the mentorship, the training continues. It doesn't stop when a program is no longer, when we're not doing a program. These alumni mentorship networks help, to continue to keep the leaders up to speed. Now, lastly, advocating for policy changes at local, regional, and national level to promote leadership development through funding initiatives, quotas for female representation, and legal frameworks can support inclusive leadership development and can create an enabling environment. Very, very important. Now, implementing a combination of all these solutions can enhance leadership development efforts and foster the growth of capable and inclusive leaders in African community. I believe many of us would like that, right? So if these things are put in place, these are some of the things we get to see. Now, these are some of the challenges. Now, we're still talking about some of the challenges and solutions in leadership development. Now, then talking about development and sustainability in, in leadership development and programs. Okay, the need for long-term commitment and sustainability in leadership development and programs. Now, long-term commitment and sustainability. So, long-term commitments, we'll talk about long-term commitment and sustainability are crucial in leadership development programs because they provide consistency and continuity, enabling deep-rooted change. So there's a need for not just after we've implemented all these strategies, there's a need for us to be committed to this leadership development and committed to this community and ensuring and committed to the different contributions, collaborations, partnership, and everything we're doing so as to foster or so as to create opportunity for not just for the immediate need, but for the future also. So long-term commitment and sustainability are crucial in leadership development programs because they provide consistency and continuity. They enable deep-rooted change and cultivate leadership pipeline. They maximize impact and allow for adaptation to changing needs. Consistency and continuity ensures ongoing support for emerging leaders, allowing them to continuously grow and develop their skills. Sustainable programs aim to bring about lasting change by addressing systemic barriers and biases, promoting inclusive leadership practices. These programs also focus on cultivating a pipeline of capable leaders across different age groups, contributing to the long-term development of sustainability of the community. By establishing partnership and leveraging resources, sustainable programs can reach a wider audience and make a greater impact. Furthermore, long-term commitment allows programs to adapt and evolve as the need of the community changes, ensuring that the skill and knowledge provided remains relevant and responsive to new development in leadership roles. Very, very important. So, in conclusion to this, I believe we've been learning so much from this short course on leadership development and its role in transforming communities. Um, it's my desire, as we wrap up our discussion on leadership development and its crucial role in transforming communities, I want to leave you with a call to action. It's up to each and every one of us to contribute to leadership development initiatives within our communities, as it is through our collective efforts that we can create a better future for all. I encourage you to actively seek out opportunities to enhance your own leadership skills and support others in their journey towards becoming effective leaders. Whether it's through mentorship programs, training workshop, or volunteering in leadership development organizations, your contribution can make a significant impact. Remember, leadership development is not limited to formal positions of authority. It's about empowering individuals to step up, take initiative, and work together towards positive change. By uplifting and nurturing leadership potentials within our community, we can create a ripple effect that transcends boundaries and transforms life. Once again, I want to express my gratitude for your time in joining us for this discussion. I most especially am very happy to have you here. I invite you to share your comments and experience related to leadership development and community transformation. Together, let's make a difference and build a brighter future for everyone. Okay, thank you so much. And cheers to being a great leader. Thank you.